What's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment.
From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Just about to get started, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He touched the ninth inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
Next offering is outside. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Late swing fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Slice to right, fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And out number one on the grab. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Addison Barger stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And ball one. 2 outs and a runner at third here in Game 5 of the World Series. And strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And the righty deals. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And today's starting pitcher, Mason Fukudome.
Well, his main pitch is that cutter, and he will use it to jam guys, especially opposite-handed matchups. And then, you know, same-handed matchups, just trying to miss the barrel of the bat. He's just got to make sure that he doesn't start it over the heart of the plate, because then it can go right into the sweet spot of the bat. When it's right, it's got late horizontal movement, so he still has to mix in his other offerings. He can't just rely on that cutter, otherwise hitters will start diving at it.
Brandon Marsh stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Reaching down and makes the grab. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Harper to the plate.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. On the ground right side. And that's just foul. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
1-1.
That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Alec Bohm stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
That's a ball.
Schwarber on at second with 2 down. That one fouled off, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Phillies with the run-scoring double. It's now World Series Game 5. And now for the Jays, George Springer. Wheeler back to work. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. And the sweeper is in for a strike. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. Now 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Full count.
And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. There's a swing and a drive. Marsh moving back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Right through there for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. On a line out towards center. Marsh pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
So up next, Davis Schneider. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a little bit low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Swinging a foul straight back. Line drive, and it stays fair. Springer makes the turn at second. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Alejandro Kirk swings through it for strike one. Second and third, two down.
One ball, two strikes.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Outside corner, got him looking.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Chris Bassett.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the third inning. Bo Bichette up to the dish. And that misses. And that's ball one. Out to short, Turner whips it across, and Bichette is retired. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 0 for 1 so far. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. And that should quiet this home crowd. And this game is tied. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Anthony Santander at the plate. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in Game 5 of the World Series. Next offering is fouled back.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And there's a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Marsh sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Solo homer ties it for Toronto. All even now at 1-1. This is the World Series on the show.
I got my bands up. 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan.
Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Ball one there.
That's inside.
Next
Ball
offering is down low.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Had to make a perfect play right there after that nice backhand stop, and he did. He couldn't have transferred the ball from his glove to his hand any better than he did. Just an excellent release.
Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Marsh in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball.
Tied up here in the early going. Up and in, and it's 2-2. That's down and in.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Score remains tied 1-1. Start of the 4th, and the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Vladdy, 25 years old, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. Fastball for a strike at 95. Not close with that one. 2-1. Out towards right center field. Castellanos moves on it. Nabs it, and there's 1 down. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. He's 0 for 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it's even up. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. He makes the grab. 2 away. Davis Schneider will hit next. Doubled in his first AB. To the right side. Sosa sends it to first. And the inning is over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom of the 4th. Here comes Bryce Harper. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground to first, and he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Schwarber batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Late with the swing there. All tied up. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. And that one is in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Battling here as he fouls it away. And Schwarber strikes out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still tied, 1-1. World Series Game 5. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Wheeler back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
On the ground. Boom. Harper takes it to the bag. Nice job to recover from the offline throw. Back to the top of the lineup. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. A little bit low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
No, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Base open at first now, and here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. And a sac bunt here. Barker. Off-balance feed, there's one, and that's all they'll get. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Fought off foul. And that is out of play.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That one misses. And a count now even up. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in Game 5 of the World Series. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Base hit into the outfield. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2
In the
strikes.
dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jordan Romano.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Orion Kerkering, preparing to come on if needed. Alvarado, the power lefty, up as well. And the 1-0. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. Ground ball to Bohm. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now Addison Barger, 1 for 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And the batter is George Springer. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. with the tying run at second, and we're the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one missed.
Two the count.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you've got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
That's towards center. Marsh settles under it, and that's the 3rd out. A double in the inning. Well, we go bottom 6, and now Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
And that one missing low. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here comes Alec Bohm. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Game 5 moves to the 7th. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Orion Kerkering.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Davis Schneider. And that one way outside. 1-0.
Both starters out of this ball game. It now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Kirk in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they go. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. The wind of the pitch. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Line to left. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his 2nd double of the game.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
That's hard hit in the line. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at 2nd, and he's in safely at 3rd with 1 out. So here's the Phillies DH, Weston Wilson. First pitch misses.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It'll be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Now at the plate, Edmundo Sosa. Line drive, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's Trey Turner. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Nope. Ball one.
That missed by a lot. 2-1. Smoked on the ground a second. They kept the force. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So they strand a pair. 8th inning coming up. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Alvarado. Well, one-run game, and now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. 1 for 3. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Matt Strong, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Swings through that.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's in there. 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
This one high in the air to left center. One up, one down. So up next, Dalton Varsho. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's ball 2.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Schwarber settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two outs. And a foul ball.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one outside. Ball 2. Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
And the tying run is on base.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Barger in the box now. Takes strike one. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front. Make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And that is the inning. Held in check, and they trail it here 2-1. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
1-1.
The 1-1. Lined into right. And George makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. First offering, and it just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 5. Hit in the air, left field. He's got it, and that'll do it. So they make back now, and on the mound, the closer, Matt Strom.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Time is called here in a big spot. Maybe just reminding himself to breathe. So the tying run at second. This to third. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Misses outside. Ball one.
Tried the back door with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Foul off down the right side. Man at second. Up the middle. Sosa throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Schneider swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
The Blue Jays down to their final strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
In an elimination game, you see your season quickly coming to an end. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but they were able to settle things down, come out and play really good baseball in this one. They get the win, and the series continues. Who knows? Maybe they'll get right back in it.
Not a ton of offense.